Hi guys, hope you're well. I'm Gollum from the Trading Fellowship. This is a stream recorded for our private Discord discussing the FTX disaster this week and what could be next for Bitcoin. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so let's have a look. Where did we come to? Yeah, just beyond the 50%, that's nice. See, my original target still remains the same. I've been saying it for a while now, like, I want this level. Ooh. Wasn't meant to wait to see the values on it. Oh, okay. That's a bit better. Yeah, so that's still my target for a buy. If we can get down there, I think. And what have we done on the monthly imbalance wise? So that was a nice range.
That's why ICT spams 10k, because of that order block.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, if you watch back most of my videos, like, it's the same thing when we look at higher term time frames. I still want the same levels. Like, I think if we can get down there, obviously I'm not just going to blind buy down here. I'll be monitoring, because if we look at it this way, and if we're looking to buy at these prices, then I'm looking for at least a run back into this, up to this range. So yeah, I see no reason why I can't wait on the lower term time frame, the hourly or whatever, and see what reaction we get. If we get something nice down here, then yeah, I'll probably buy. But like I say, as everybody in the group knows already, like, I had everything, like all of my trading capital on FTX, so it's a bit, yeah, I'm pissed, but in all honesty, I made it trading, so is it a big deal? No. I'll get through. Do I think we're going to get any money back? No. Yeah, that's just my opinion. But it is what it is. We live and learn. Yeah, I just hope that nobody in here lost too much money, because it's not nice, man. I don't mind losing it trading, but through something like that, it just feels a bit, a little bit shit. Okay, where did we come down to on the weekly? Okay. Yeah, like for me personally, my buy levels are the same. I'm going to actually set an alert, because I haven't got any alerts. They're all on the FTX chart, and I don't even really want. It's pointless even looking at the FTX chart now. That's about right anyway. But yeah, that's still my buy zone. So I'll just switch back to FTX, and then we can sort of go over what we were talking about last time in the last video. So in the last video, we were trading here in this range, and I said I'd like to see 30-day buy side taken and then drop. As you can see, my plan was come for there was two plans: take that, come for, because we had a nice order block here with a point of control, which was at discount. I wanted to see that hold. Unfortunately, obviously, there was no way that, as soon as we drop, when we had like the FTX news, there was no way that was holding. We eventually took the low that we've been calling for in the group for quite a while. Since we put this equal low in, we've been saying that'll get taken. It's been taken. The order block that I wanted to hold, when we actually took out the low, we rallied back, and we rejected back off of the old order block, and then yeah, we're now here. So let's clear everything. Clear. No, I haven't been trading for like the last 2 days. Actually, I'm not using this chart. Yeah, we'll use Bybit. Why not? I don't think. Yeah, there's no analysis on here. What do I want to see? 4-hour imbalance. What's that on the daily? Back up. I'd like to see us at least retest this order block once it's formed. Where have we got some gaps to fill? That wick did a good job of filling any imbalances left there. We have imbalance. Honestly, my head's so battered from this week. Right, yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a run back up to there. Let's have a look at where we would be. Right. Let's see what we've got there then. No monthly pivots. Correct. Weekly, right, so what day is it? Thursday? Yeah, pivots are going to be no use.
Could you show the yearly pivots?
The yearly?
Yeah.
We can have a look at the yearly, mate, of course. Zoom out a bit. Did I change that? Wow. Don't tell me. Oh, my S4. Very nice. I just love how, like, tagging the yearly pivot was the high.
Every pivot gave a reaction.
Like yeah.
S1, S2, 3, and 4.
It's perfect. It's so good, man. Yeah, concerning where the next one is.
That's a bit scary.
Yeah. But nah, you wouldn't expect it. No, to be honest, I think if we can get some consolidation here, like I said, I would like much lower prices. Okay, but okay, yeah, we've got the daily imbalance, haven't we, as well? So if we mark that daily imbalance, I'd like to see that revisited. I think that would make sense. Where's that? 18.6. To like what? Probably the midpoint of it. Yeah, we've got a breaker there, haven't we? What would that be on? Let me drop to 4 hour. No, thanks for pointing that out, man. Do you know what? I didn't think about the yearly pivots. Okay, so daily's held us up. Rally to R2. I like that. So we break it, back test it, and bounce. We didn't take previous day low remained intact. Retested previous month low. Interesting. Yeah, I'd still like to see us push up, because this is obviously the daily imbalance. We've also got like 1 hour order blocks there. An order block rather, which would be previous week low. So yeah, I wouldn't actually mind a push back up into that imbalance. Like I said, I do want lower prices, so I am bearish until we break some key structure. Like, all we can be is bearish because structure is bearish. So, yeah, I think it's quite simple. If we get a retracement, I'd be looking for. Obviously, we have a 1 hour imbalance, so we could pull back to that before going higher. That wouldn't be so bad. But right now, the daily R1's holding us up. Yeah, I wouldn't mind us coming all the way back down to this order block and then continuing higher from there. If we can get shorts from up here on a break of market structure, yeah, I'd advise to be looking, yeah, definitely be looking for shorts if we can get back up here. Yeah, we've got the little 4 hour one there, and this whole thing is a daily. How long's left on that? Yeah, 4 minutes. So we're about to start another 4 hour candle. If we can consolidate for 4 hours, allow this a 4 hour fair value gap to form, then get some rebalancing underway and then run higher, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, overall I'm like really bearish until we break daily structure, and even then I'm a bit. But yeah, like for me, if we can get up to that imbalance, I'd be happy. I'm not trading at all this week. Obviously, I've got no funds now. I have to put more on another exchange, but it's a case of which exchange do I use, and do I really want to be depositing more funds right now after what's just happened? Because yeah, I lost like 50% of everything, so it is what it is, though. So yeah, I think that's, I like that. Return to premium. We have a nice imbalance. I see no reason for price not to look to rebalance and move up into that area. So if we get, like I say, if we get a retracement, then I'll probably get on the 15-minute and try and scalp along. I have got like a funded account, so I can trade on that. But I mean, like for personal like crypto and whatever, I won't be able to trade on an exchange until I deposit again. Let's just say that. But yeah, I like that daily imbalance. I want to have a look at Ethereum as well. Yeah, broke, back test, down. Filled the imbalance, didn't make a new low.
Bullish SMT.
Yeah. Well, let me just. Okay, well that's quite interesting, isn't it? That is a little bit interesting. How well Ethereum held up. Like I said, I haven't looked at anything. We're back into that breaker now. I haven't looked at anything because, like, there was no point. Like, all my money's stuck on FTX. Like, you've got the ability to trade on there, but if you look at the liquidity, wow. Like, any trade you make and you're going to move price, so it's not really. Okay, so we've got some decent SMT. And what did it actually? Okay, it came down to that order block. Yeah, okay. That's actually not bad, is it really? Like, took previous month low. So in theory, once we take previous month low, we seek a daily imbalance. So yeah, Ethereum has taken previous day high, however, already. Bitcoin hasn't. It's also tagged the daily imbalance where Bitcoin hasn't. That's interesting, that is. Okay, so we got Yeah, that's been tagged before the little imbalance. So yeah, like okay, so obviously the fact that the SMT between like this SMT off of the lows, the bullish SMT, I'd say that's got far more validity because of its time frame. It's a much higher time frame swing. Whereas obviously this run a previous day high and not taking it on Bitcoin, it's basically like a daily SMT. So yeah, it doesn't mean we can't retrace. If we can get a retracement on Ethereum, then again, like I would be right in the middle of that is the lower order block. Like right in the middle of that is the top of this. I don't like the wick on that anyway. That's why I didn't use it to mark. But yeah, that's if we can get a return down to sort of like what 11200, then yeah, you could see the bullish SMT play out on the higher term time frame. Doesn't change how bearish I am though, but like I say, it is what it is. That's nice. Like that is to be expected. So what we've done, we've taken previous month low. Once we take previous month low and reclaim it, we look for price to seek a daily imbalance at premium, which would obviously be, this is our daily imbalance here, which we've tagged. Yeah, I'm going to talk about. So yeah, for me, like I would like a move up. I would like higher prices. If we could get up into this imbalance, then I'd be looking for short setups. If we can retrace, then I'd be on like the 5 to 15 minute, well maybe 15 minute actually, and I'd be looking for a bullish breaker structure once we reach down here and see if I can get long, because I would like to see price get up here. But like I say, Ethereum is, in theory, if we get a 15-minute structural break after tagging this, then yeah, we could expect a retracement, so we could look to get short. But we're focusing on higher term time frame. I wanted to point out, so I was looking at this. No. Right, let me get. See, I don't like that as much. I'll get the one up on here. Okay, so what I'd like to see for any of the indices traders, what I would really, really, really like to see is, let me just get rid of that. I would like to see price seek this imbalance. If we can get up there, then I would look, dependent on timing of course, I would look for maybe a scalp short. And then dependent on reaction, yeah, I'd then like to see lower prices. Well, I'm trying to keep this short because, yeah, I don't. If they're too long, people lose interest. I best put the chat on. ES gap. Yes, I'll get that back up, mate. I was looking at that. I'll get the 8 chart up again, sorry. it's got such a massive imbalance left behind, and then obviously, hello mate, you good? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, like I think I would like to see price maybe take out this high, and then seek to rebalance, and then from there I would love that like to target that daily imbalance up there would be nice. If we look at the structure, it seems as if that's where price wants to sort of gravitate towards, and I see no reason why we can't get up there. That obviously doesn't mean right now going open or long we're going to go to that gap, because like I say, there are ones down here which we could seek tomorrow, like have a cool off and then see a push up there next week. Because like I say, that is a nice, and structurally we are bullish on the day, since what, October. Yeah, for the last month we've been trying to grind our way up. So like ideally for me, we hit this imbalance, we set another lower high, that's all we end up setting, and from there we can seek lower prices, which would then of course likely see Bitcoin absolutely tank down to my order block. But yeah, I do like that zone as well, mate. I would have liked to see price return to there, but like I said, that was my goal from a while back for a short. If we could get back up here, I would look to short. Obviously I wouldn't just blind short, same as with Bitcoin. Goal is always the same. If once we're inside and trading inside this gap, we can look to get in entries in London or New York, initially looking for if it's like a scalp or a day trade, looking to get short, and then see where it runs for us. But I think, yeah, that's the obvious level. Obviously if you take buy side there, we have already taken, like, as you can see, like that was obviously buy side. It seems as if it wants higher, so you could imagine we push for this high. When we take that high, do we reject and get a retracement underway? In which case, as long as when we get back down, like I said, I'd like to see consolidation. So then we can form this as like a 4-hour fair value gap. We can look to be balanced, retrace into it, fill 50%, and from there, yeah, if we can get like some scalp longs, we can look to run it up, and then we're holding longs from the low, and then look to short in a relatively safe position. How are you, Agent Smith, anyway, mate?
Alright, I was muted. Doing good. How are you, G?
Yeah, good, man. Not as bad as I thought I'd be, mate, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh well, like I say,
Yep.
shit happens.
See another day, right?
Yeah, as my wife said, it didn't kill me. We will recover. As long as I'm alive, we will recover. So, and like I've said many times, I made it all trading anyway in 2021. So it really doesn't matter to me, if I'm honest. I will make it back and more. It's just more for me, really, innit, for trusting Sam with my funds. And yeah, I don't care.
He said that US members are safe.
Yeah, I'm not a US member. I'm from the UK. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. This is going on YouTube. The guy's an absolute fucking arsehole yeah, the fact that this has even happened is an absolute disgrace, and he should be embarrassed, man. Like a lot of people trusted him stupidly, some people trusted him with their life savings, and well, now they're wrecked. So I just hope that, like, not even for myself, because like I say, I'm not really that bothered. It's not the end of the world. But I know a lot of people that lost a lot of money, have got a lot of money stuck on there. So for me personally, like, I just hope somehow it gets sorted for them, and they get their money back. I think it's unlikely. I've already written mine off as a loss. It's gone. I'm not stupid enough to sit here and think, yeah, man, I'm gonna get this back. I'll get it back. No, it is what it is. It's done. But yeah, my opinion is it should never have happened. It's a disgrace. And like any of my friends, like, if you've lost money and you're struggling, my DM's always open. Someone to talk to, man. I'm always here. Because I know it's going to be tough time for some people through no fault of their own. Apart from trusting an exchange, which some people will say is their own fault. Me personally, like, it was the number 2 exchange. Like, yeah. That's all I'll say on it. But yeah, I think, like, so that's the level I'm looking for on SPX. If we don't get that and retrace, dependent on, I'd be looking for a New York session entry. I'd be looking for a raid and a break of structure on a lower term time frame from within this balance and look to target this high. If we get no raid and break of structure, then I'd seek lower prices on it. Bitcoin. Yeah, for me, Bitcoin, I would like higher prices. I'm not even looking at that chart. It's useless.
Did you go through a bullish scenario that this is the low and we get back into the accumulation zone?
Yeah, I think for me personally, like, what happens if we get back up into this imbalance, that will tell a lot. If we can break this old high, that's what I mean. Until we get a daily shift in structure, which for me now lies at 21,470, obviously, I would need to see that break and convincingly break to even start thinking that it's the bottom. But like I said, I think we'll be able to tell a lot by how we react once we come up into this imbalance again at 18.6. Like, if you see price struggle in and we get a clear rejection, then that's an easy short zone. It's quite a wide POI. So again, I'd just be on the lower term time frame, 15 minute. Monitor for displacement. Right. Preferably, like, we'd fill half of that imbalance. That would be lovely. If we could fill half of that imbalance and get back up to 19,480 and drop from there, I'd like that. But like I say, if of course we blast straight through it and set a new high, then yeah, man, like, things we'd have to reassess, because I just don't feel like it's the low. That's my personal opinion. Of course, we could just consolidate. We could hit that the fair value gap, reject, come back down. We've obviously got imbalances below, or we would have by that point. We could look to rebalance lower and then just have another consolidation. We've got this 4-hour order block. I would like to see, and like I say, this be left as an imbalance, and for us to have some consolidation. If that was the case, I would probably look for a lower term time frame entry should we take out a swing low into the imbalance, and yeah, and probably look for a sculpt back up to these levels. I think, yeah, that's it. That's a good. Like, would the middle of that up to there be? Yeah, that's like a 9% sculpt. So yeah, that for me is it. I just see us going up towards that imbalance. So for me, I will be looking for longs should we retrace. Especially with like you pointed out, we have that higher term time frame bullish SMT at the low. So yeah, I'd like to see us push up at least another $1,000 to $2,000 back to a range premium. And then, yeah, like I say, we'll see what happens once we reach the POI. There's obviously this at the low, which... So as long as we stay up here... Actually, that's wrong, my bad. Okay, so what, 19, 16, 6, yeah, if we break that, if we break 16, 6, the mean threshold of that order block, then I'd imagine we put in a new low, so I wouldn't really want to see that broken. But like I said, I'm expecting here, so any retracement back to this order block or fair value gap, I'll look for it. I'll try and get in a long entry and try and run it up to at least this imbalance, because if you're long from down here, then at least you've got the option of looking for shorts while still obviously maintaining and holding the long. But yeah, I'd really like to come back and retest. If we can retest, then I'd look to long. Obviously we have to be wary of the bearish SMT at previous day high. But I'll favour the bullish SMT for now. Has anyone got any questions? Yeah. Right. No questions?
We
No?
need to know Forex.
You what, mate?
Will we talk about Forex right now?
No. Forex I'll talk about Monday.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to stream London Open Monday, and then I'm going to try and do Tuesday on as an actual YouTube stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just try something a bit different. Let's see what Jocko's saying. What's Jocko? All good, mate. Thanks for streaming again. No worries, Jocko, mate. Take care. The rest of you guys, I'll be about tomorrow. I'll be up for London as always. If I see something I really like for Forex, I will post in the Forex channel as always. Link. You want me to take a look at Link? Oh, 33 minutes running time. Oh. I'll tell you what I'll do, mate. Tomorrow I will do an altcoin stream, and I'll have more time, and we'll go through like 5-10 altcoins. I'll make a post in the Discord asking people to reply with their altcoins they want me to look at, and we can take it from there, mate. At least I'll be able, rather than just give it a quick like 2-minute look over. I'll jump on in the afternoon. Oh, it's moving. Yeah, I'll jump on in the afternoon tomorrow and we'll get another stream. It'll give me another video for YouTube anyway. But thank you guys for joining. If none of you have got any more questions, Agent Smith, no problem, my friend. Right, that's me done. Take it easy, guys. I'll be around the Discord anyway, as always. And if I don't speak to you personally before, have a good weekend. And I will be back trading full on from Monday. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye. And that is the end of the video. Thank you. If you can like, share, comment and subscribe, it would be very much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.